Welcome back to the Riverhawk Perspective. I am your host, Wesley Simons, coming to you live from Applebaum Hall with my guest here, Trystan and Layton, member of the Athletic Communications Office here at Susquehanna. Trystan, thank you so much for joining the program today.
Wes, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so we're going to go right into it. I know you've got a ton of different things going on with school and doing a lot of stuff for the athletics office, and great job doing your producing. But at the same time, what do you think has been the best thing in terms of the growth and exposure of social media for athletes, not only here on campus, but at large in trying to increase their brand?
Yeah, it's important for athletes to build a brand for themselves almost and build their name and, start their legacy early. You're seeing it a lot more at the Division I level with athletes being signed to companies and NIL deals and stuff like that. But even small exposure, getting your outreach better, getting your posts to more people, I think that's very important. And also media day stuff and media coverage. I think that's very big in today's athletic field, even from professional to collegiate athletics. It's very important for these schools to, do their due diligence and get the right exposure for their athletes. So, when it comes to media day, getting the pictures posted, tagging your athletes, and then what happens from there, athletes get tagged, athletes go out and repost pictures of themselves, their friends repost it, and that's just how you grow. The Riverhawk Perspective, that's how that grows. Trystan made it, that's how that grows. It's about exposure. It really is about building connections and having one person and then the next person repost your stuff.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about those two channels. Obviously, we got the one going right now. Trystan made it, also another great one who's been doing a lot of great things on campus for the athletic community in itself. But talking a little more about the work-life balance. I know you say you got a couple of things coming up into the spring, but how do you do that? How do you manage to do all the different things that you have with classes, along with having a personal life, having a social life? How are you able to balance those things with everything coming at you?
Yeah, let's just break it down. We have your academic life, which is, for us, probably the most important aspect. So academics. You have your athletic life. I'm a collegiate golfer as well. Then you have a little bit of your work life with work study, athletic communications, like we talked about earlier. And then you have your social life. And the thing is, to find balance there can be very tricky. But personally, if you can go day by day and just think a little bit about each thing. So for me, it's, all right, I work out at 8 a.m. Going to go to my workout. Then I'm going to go to class. And then I'm going to go practice, and then I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and I'm going to be able to find time to, do my studies and get my homework done and stuff like that. But, the more you become involved with what you're doing, and after the first few weeks as a freshman on campus, you'll figure it out. It's not really something that is too difficult to understand.
Yeah. And in terms of more figuring out to do, like we were mentioning, you have a lot coming up in the future. I know you're going to be graduating in the spring with your communications. So it's something that you got to think about, obviously, into the future. There's more things that are going to be down the road. So what is your message to people out there that are thinking, man, I got to go to school for at least 3 to 4 or 5 years maybe? What is your message to them about the ability and the capabilities of being able to manage all that and having success in a short period of time?
Yeah, it's important to know what you want to do. Coming into college, there's a lot of undecided majors, so being able to figure out what you want to do then and there before you come in is very important. If you're undecided, it's okay, but we got to get something figured out.
Yeah.
You got to find your niche thing, and if a school doesn't have what you want, but you still want to go to that school, maybe you got to figure out and prioritize. Yeah. This school might not be for me. I need to go to a different school to really get the degree I want to get. So, I'm 19 years old. I'm getting my Bachelor's of Arts in Communication Sports Media in 2 years. It's unheard of.
It's very impressive, I will say.
But, it's just about, again, like we talked about before, balancing and finding out what you want to do and being the best at what you can do as well.
And I think it was very much underlined by what Trystan was saying in that. It's having a goal and trying to aspire and achieve that goal day by day. It can't be something that comes at large. You have to break it down to each day and live in the moment, but then at the same time try to accomplish your goals. So you hit it right on the head, Trystan. Finally, with a little bit of personal stuff, you've been traveling a little bit in the past couple of months. Went to the Major League Baseball winter meetings down there in San Diego, which was probably not too much of winter, but just coming back from Morocco for your Go Abroad program. I myself went to Ireland for that. Just speak a little bit on that and going to Morocco.
Yeah, first of all, the Go program at Susquehanna is very, very important, I would say. Being a requirement to get outside the country, or maybe Hawaii if you're into that, but being able to go and expose yourself to a new culture. And for me, going to Morocco, it's different than going to, like you said, Ireland or Australia or London, because that's a third world country, and you really get to understand how well you have it here in the States.
Absolutely.
When coming from a third world country, and it really humbles you and makes you a better person overall. So I would say anyone looking to go abroad, Morocco is a great opportunity. The professors that do that, Bodinger and Lashab, two amazing professors, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, no, it definitely sounds like you had a wonderful time. I was looking at the Instagram as well, saw all the posts that were coming up, and it seemed like it was an awesome time. Perfect time also to go during the winter break. Of course, you have a little bit of time off from all the craziness that we are now in the midst of once again, but we both love it, and that's the great part about it. Trystan, thank you once again for coming in. Awesome to talk to you, brother.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, guys.